One of the points which I felt, which was, looking at multi-screen environment, you're looking at the path to purchase that's changing a bit. You're looking at what the consumer is looking at from a convenience point of view. You're looking at how does a consumer look at your shopping cart. You're looking at from a perspective of how do you build loyalty. The experience that he has, the entire ecosystem, what kind of, experience is that providing? He touched upon omni-channel on various, it's like, how's he experiencing the environment when he's offline, when he's online? Can you maintain the same kind of experience for him? One of the factors that I believe that's going to be the next wave along with mobile is also going to be the multilingual factor. I mean, from a local language perspective, I'm sure we all know the kind of gap that's prevalent right now and the kind of growth that's expected on the multilingual factor. So, that's going to be another additional point. So you're looking at, say, and then of course, one of the key elements that we're talking about is the social media integration. The key factor, I come from an e-commerce company, bagittoday.com. It's from India Today Group. And the thing that we are looking at is how do we do business where we are making sure the customer is satisfied. And at the same point, we're also looking at, from a business perspective, is how do we make it profitable? People have spoken on various aspects of making, offering products profitably. The current margin structures in terms of just the cost of goods, your logistic costs, your administrative, and then you're talking about, say, marketing. Some people are calling marketing as investments because they believe it's land grab right now. Internationally, some case studies, including the ones which, if you've done some on Amazon, etc., you would have realized it's been talking about land grab, forming the habit. The habit, then you have the repeat, which adds on to loyalty. And if the customer is satisfied, he can do that. Then another key factor with this that I see in the chain is also talking about how important is the customer care division for you. Is it empowered to take decisions? Is it just a postmaster? Is it that he picks up the feedback, sends it across to someone, and then waits endlessly for an answer to come in? So these are some of the things. And another key factor that I want to talk about, again, related to profitability that I'd look at is, most of us have, and this is, for Google, where, we have most of our traffic coming in from Google. Some of us need to keep investing on that consistently so that you're there in the automatic search, you're there in the first page. I don't know the stats. He'll be able to give you better stats in terms of what is the drop rate if you go to the second page, and therefore you keep investing, trying to be there. And everybody's got huge amount of percentage of traffic. Again, no percentages, but there is a huge amount of percentage of organic traffic that comes from search. A profitable way, because you'll keep investing. Until you don't keep investing, somebody else will invest. So how do I stay above the curve and ahead of the curve? One of the things that we are looking at is using applications or apps. And there are certain international examples. A product from Germany called Kofdart, they get 65% of all their traffic from apps, which they are able to put in or seed in directly into different mobile applications, laptops, tablets, phones, etc., so that they get direct traffic from the application, which doesn't mean you have a person to whom you keep doing the optimization to so that you're right on top, but you've been able to make a place on that guy's device and machine. So these are some thoughts, and we'll be talking about whatever questions you may have. In this time, this is what I could just put it all together in the most compact manner.